Stand by for Titanfall.
Hey there, Titanfall legends, my name is Jaredude here with some more Titanfall 2 single-player gameplay. Unlike the previous footage in our last video, this gameplay here does contain some minor spoilers. So, if you want to keep the story a complete surprise, I advise you to click away from this video and check out our last one if you're really itching to see some single-player gameplay. If you're still here, well, alright, I hope you enjoy.
I think the unique personality of Titanfall's single-player campaign comes from its sheer variety.
We have an experience that I don't feel like I get anywhere else right now.
You can get different Titan loadouts and experience the different flavors of Titans from the multiplayer in the single player.
Big set-piece moments. We have like epic combat spaces, but then we also have low-key moments where you're just progressing through the environment and exploring. You're using your pilot mobility.
We've actually brought puzzle mechanics into the fray.
Some of them are light puzzles that actually require you to stop and think about the environment and look around.
We've got encounters with really strong enemy characters. They're like boss battles.
And these bosses all have some very eclectic, interesting personalities.
Woo! Now we're talking!
The first step in the process for Titanfall 2 that I really remember was the action block phase.
Each week, the entire design team would go off and they would have an opportunity to be creative independently.
It freed up the team to just concentrate on what were the basic building blocks of single-player gameplay.
The ideas would get pulled together into a place where they could start to form the nexus for a level.
One of the action blocks that made it into the game was the experiment where we worked with cranes, these wall-running panels that were suspended from cables, and you could move them into position and use those to make your way through the level. The great thing about single player in Titanfall 2 is that it's not just defined by one thing.
What does it mean to focus on a Titan fighting another Titan? What does it mean to be a pilot that's being helped by his Titan?
And what makes that focus on the bonds so important to single player is it really reinforces that there are two units at work here. They have to work together.
Because we want to build a relationship between you and BT, we often do things where we split you guys up. You get out of BT, you look at the environment, the objective might be that way, but then you'll see something that looks interesting over there. You go over there and try it out and see what you can find.
But then there's this added layer of you're stronger together.
Trust me.
In this game, it's not just corridors, it's wide opportunities that embrace our motion model instead of trying to cage the bird.
We're gonna be able to put something out there and have people get an experience that's uniquely Titanfall.
Campaigns and single player and shooters, they can be more. They can be more varied and more adventure-like.
So there really isn't anything to discuss as we had the Respawn guys talking about the campaign with the gameplay. I do, however, want to make a correction from the previous video. I somehow forgot about the Titan, Brute, who is the 8th Titan. Brute is equipped with the quad rocket launcher and uses Northstar's VTOL hover. There is apparently also another Titan in single player named Expedition, who has an assault rifle of sorts. I just want to remind you that these two Titans, as well as BT-7274's Vanguard type, will not be playable in multiplayer, single player only. Thank you to all you legends who continue to support this community. Seeing all of the love is without a doubt my favorite aspect of being able to make content for the channel. In case you haven't heard, both Jacksondale and I will be doing a video together very soon, so look out for that. We are now just a couple weeks away from launch, so with that said, expect a major increase of videos from both Titanfall Legends and my personal channel Jaredude once the game is released on October 28th. Today's question of the day: are you going to play the single player or the multiplayer when you boot up Titanfall 2 for the first time? Feel free to answer in the comments below or silently in your head. My name is Jaredude, and until next time, stand by for Titanfall.